Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. In today's episode, I wanted to do a quick synopsis of the ongoing conflict that is taking place between Cambodia and Thailand. Now, on the surface, if you listen to the mainstream media, this is being reported as an isolated border conflict. Now, this has expanded. There is fighting going on between Thailand and Cambodia all across their shared border, from the Trat province all the way up towards the Surin province on the Thailand side of the border. And again, we're seeing exchanges of heavy artillery, and we are seeing the use of even multi-role fighter aircraft being used by Thailand to strike at divisional headquarters of Cambodia. It is believed Cambodia now has approximately 3 infantry divisions operating along the border area against the forces of Thailand. Now, just a quick look at the force construct of both sides. Cambodia has an army, a very, very small rudimentary air force made up mainly of some helicopters, and essentially a very insignificant navy. Now, the Cambodian army is made up of about 85,000 upwards to 100,000 troops. It has a lot of artillery. It has hundreds of Soviet and Chinese era artillery pieces. It has quite a few Russian BM-21 and even Chinese long-range multiple launch rocket systems. And those systems are being deployed in this conflict against the armed forces of Thailand. Now, opposing the army of Cambodia is the armed forces of Thailand. The armed forces of Thailand is much bigger, about 250,000 ground troops. It has a fairly large naval presence. It actually has small, light helicopter carriers. It has larger amphibious warfare ships. The Thailand Marine Corps is made up of about 20,000 service members. The Thailand Air Force is, if you compare and contrast with Cambodia, the Cambodian Air Force is essentially non-existent when compared to the capabilities of Thailand. Thailand has F-16 multi-role fighters, as well as Saab Gripen systems as well. Now, the ongoing operation, we have seen the use of these F-16s dropping, in some cases, cluster munitions against the forces of Cambodia. Again, the Thai armed forces claim that they have struck at least 2 divisional headquarters of Cambodia in its ongoing operations. Now, additionally, we are hearing reports that Thailand is moving a significant force construct along the border in this area here. I believe you would pronounce that Bam Shamrock. And again, it is believed that a very large force from Thailand is preparing for an operation to cross the border in this area and secure, quite possibly, this Route 55 along the border, thus creating a buffer zone. Now, is Cambodia going to be able to prevent this action by this divisional size force of the Thai military that is building up in this area? Probably not. Probably not. Cambodia, again, in terms of technology and capacity to bring large numbers of troops, is somewhat present along the border in terms of some capability. They do have the capability to utilize their artillery. What we're hearing is it's pretty inaccurate. It has been thus far ineffective against Thai ground forces. It has ravaged some civilian areas on the Thai side of the border, and that's why we're now starting to see some Thai nationalism starting to kind of kick in Thailand, demanding for further action. Now, if Thailand fully mobilizes and positions its very, very large, capable ground force and decides to enter Cambodia en masse, this could be a significant event, meaning very, very heavy fighting with large amounts of casualties on both sides. The prospect of Cambodia launching a large-scale ground operation into Thailand is probably something that is not going to happen at this stage. It is more likely that we will see a counter attack by Thailand and a movement of large amounts of Thai forces, quite possibly into Cambodia itself. Again, just in terms, if you look at capabilities, you look at money spent on their defense acquisitions, the Thai military is much more advanced. Again, they actually have an air force with fixed-wing, multi-role fighter aircraft. They have a fairly significant navy when you compare and contrast between Cambodia, which really doesn't have much of a navy, to the capabilities of Thailand, which far exceed those of Cambodia. And then finally, the ground forces. Again, 85,000 versus about 250,000. But the Thai military, again, probably better trained, better equipped, with definitely more advanced systems. Again, the Cambodian army is largely made up of ex-Soviet and Chinese older military systems, Type 59, Type 55 main battle tanks, while the Thai capability again is much more advanced. And the only capability right now Cambodia is displaying is the use of its heavy artillery systems by attacking targets on the other side inside of Thailand itself. But it does appear that the Thai forces are starting to reposition mass, and we could be seeing a very large operation by Thailand to degrade and destroy Cambodian forces that are operating near the border between Thailand and Cambodia. Again, if Thailand were to move en masse, meaning tens of thousands of troops into Cambodia, they could do that. However, casualties on both sides would be significant. While the Cambodian military is I guess dubiously trained at best, it does appear to have some morale, and those forces, in terms of the Cambodian forces that would be on the defensive, would indeed fight those of Thailand. Again, creating a situation where it would become quite bloody. But at the end of the day, again, the capability of Thailand is far superior than the capability of Cambodia, and really the only capability that Cambodia has right now to cause casualties against the forces of Thailand, again, is that heavy artillery capacity that is present near the border. Now we'll have to see if that is maintained, and then what Thailand does to degrade and destroy that capability that Cambodia is currently utilizing in terms of that heavy artillery and those multiple launch rocket systems that the Cambodians are using. But other than that, and just light infantry units and some T-55 main battle tanks and armored personnel carriers, there's not a lot in terms of capability, especially regarding Air Force and naval capability. The multi-domain capability is fully in the realm of Thailand, and Thailand definitely has the advantage in terms of multi-domain warfare. Again, Cambodia just kind of that ground component, and that's about it, with much less advanced systems. Now, there's talk of a ceasefire, but again, it looks like the body politic of the two sides can say what they want, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the militaries, the Cambodian military and the military of Thailand, that ultimately decides whether there is a ceasefire. And right now, there's no ceasefire. The fighting continues, and Thailand is positioning significant forces for a possible much larger military operation into Cambodia. We also have to watch the Thai Marine Corps as well. We've heard reports that the Thai Marine Corps could be positioning itself for some operation along the coast of Cambodia as well. So we'll continue to watch what is happening with this conflict, this fairly new conflict, which is barely a week old, and we will have more as events warrant. As always, thank you for joining us. More to come very soon. Good day.